We spend our whole lives rushing. We rush to make money, we rush to find love, and we rush to build a career. But often, in all that speed, we miss the wisdom that is standing right in front of us. If you are here to learn English with stories, you have chosen the best way to learn. Why? Because the human brain is wired for narrative. When you listen to a motivational story, you aren't just memorizing vocabulary, you are feeling emotions. And emotion is the glue that makes memory stick. Today, on this English channel, we are going to slow down. We are going to look at 3 specific English stories that hold the secrets to a happy life. These aren't just fairy tales, they are maps for the real world. Whether you are here for English listening practice or just to find some peace in a chaotic world, stay with me. Let's open the Book of Wisdom. Our first tale challenges everything you've been told about security. It's about a young man named Leo who was obsessed with the future. He worked 2 jobs. He never went out for dinner. He wore the same shoes until they fell apart. He thought he was being smart. But his grandfather, a man with rough hands and a soft smile, saw things differently. One evening, the grandfather sat Leo down and told him something shocking. This conversation became the basis for a story we call Never Save Money, a grandfather's life lesson, motivational story in English about work and wisdom. Now, before you panic, listen to the context. The grandfather didn't mean waste your money. He meant, don't hoard your potential. He told Leo, if you save every penny but never invest in your skills, your health, or your experiences, you are actually becoming poorer. This is one of those English motivational stories that teaches us about value. The grandfather explained that money is a tool, like a hammer. If you leave a hammer in a box forever, it does nothing. It's only valuable when you use it to build something. Leo realized he was saving money but wasting his youth. He started taking courses. He traveled. He bought better tools for his trade. Ironically, by spending money on his own growth, he eventually became far wealthier than he would have by just pinching pennies. For those of you using this for American English practice, pay attention to the word investment. It doesn't just mean stocks, it means putting energy into yourself. This is a classic moral story. True wealth isn't what you keep, it's what you create. Sometimes, the hardest thing to do isn't to work harder, but to stop working on the wrong thing. Our next story follows a woman named Sarah. Sarah was in a job that drained her soul. She was in a relationship that made her feel small. But she stayed. Why? Because she was afraid of the unknown. We often think giving up is a sign of weakness. But this narrative, titled A Life-Changing Motivational Story, The Courage to Walk Away, Learn English with Stories, flips that idea upside down. Sarah felt like she was trapped in a heavy fog. Every day was a cycle of complaint and exhaustion. She read English inspirational stories online hoping for a sign, but she realized the sign had to come from inside her. One day, she simply packed a box. She didn't have a perfect plan. She just had the realization that her peace of mind was more expensive than her paycheck. Walking away requires a specific kind of bravery. It is the bravery to trust that you can rebuild. When Sarah walked out of those doors, she didn't just leave a building, she entered her own life. If you are looking for English learning tips, Focus on the emotions in this story. Words like resignation, liberation, and boundary are crucial for spoken English through stories. Sarah's journey teaches us that sometimes you have to close a door so you can finally see the window that was open the whole time. It is a powerful moral story about self-respect. Our final story brings us to the most important currency of all, relationships. This is one of those short English stories that sounds simple but stays with you forever. It's about two best friends, Sam and Ben, traveling through a desert. During an argument, Sam slapped Ben in the face. Ben said nothing, but he wrote in the sand, "Today my best friend slapped me." They kept walking until they found an oasis. They decided to swim, but Ben started drowning. Sam didn't hesitate, he jumped in and saved him. After recovering, Ben wrote on a stone, "Today my best friend saved my life." Sam asked, "After I hurt you, you wrote in the sand. Now, you write on stone. Why?" This leads us to the beautiful lesson found in the video. Always be kind, heart-touching story of true friendship and forgiveness, moral story in English. Ben replied, "When someone hurts us, we should write it in sand where the winds of forgiveness can erase it away. But when someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in stone where no wind can ever erase it." These kinds of folktales are perfect for storytelling for English learners because the metaphor is so clear. Sand and stone. Hurt and kindness. It reminds us that holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. Whether it was the grandfather's wisdom about money, Sarah's courage to leave, or Ben's choice to forgive, these English learning stories all share one truth: your life is defined by your choices. If you enjoyed these tales, you are already practicing English listening practice without even trying. That is the secret. Don't just study grammar rules, immerse yourself in English stories. This is an English storytelling YouTube channel dedicated to helping you grow. If you want to improve your American accent English, try re-watching this video and shadowing, or repeating, what I say. Now, take Ben's advice. If you didn't like this video, just write it in the sand and let the wind blow it away. But if you did find a little wisdom today, go ahead and carve that subscribe button in stone. It's the best way to make sure you never lose your way back to happy source stories. See you in the next chapter.